Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are at Zion Spring Cemetery over here in Mississippi in Chickasaw County, and we're here to visit the grave of Bunny Williams, or his proper name is Milan. And I wanted to come over here to visit him because he was instrumental in the Commodores. Like, how cool is that? Like, he wrote a bunch of good songs and was instrumental in that band on keyboard. So yeah, we just got here, and like 2 days ago they had some storms come through, and I'll walk over there and show those here in a minute. But let me get the ad out of the way and say, if this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, doing all those things. And if this isn't your first time here, hey, welcome back. The cemetery is flooded, like, to say the very least. There's water everywhere. But yeah, let's get to talking about his life, celebrate his life, then we'll visit the grave, pay our respects, and do all those good things. All right, so as I said, it's flooded, and I'm going to try to make my way around to where these trees fell over. The smart person that I am wore flip-flops today. It was not a great decision. But yeah, here's the damage. Check that out. I mean, it is just all through the cemetery. And there's even a stick. I'll show you. I'll do some B-roll here in a minute, and I'll show you the stick. I don't know if it was struck by lightning or what happened, but man, it looks like a windstorm, or maybe a tornado came through here. Looks more like a tornado, but what do I know? So, as I walk through more water in flip-flops, like the dummy I am, Williams was born, and I know I'm going to mess this up. He was born in Okolona, Mississippi, and began playing piano after being inspired by his older brother Earl, who was a multi-instrumentalist. Williams' first band was called the Jays. After they disbanded, he met the other founding members of the Commodores in 1967. Some originals to the cemetery. 1918 is where those start. They were freshmen at Tuskegee in Alabama, and Williams was recruited into the newly formed band. And in 1969, he traveled with the band to New York, where they recorded a single called Keep On Dancing for Atlantic Records. Williams also wrote the Commodores' first hit record, the instrumental track of Machine Gun. So that first album is killer. I was listening to that on the way over here, and it is really good. Like, it kind of sounds different than some of their later work. I don't know, you can tell they're young and eager, and I don't know, it just seems like it's got some bite to it. So while on his way to a concert in 1980, Williams crash-landed his single-engine plane on a freeway in Phoenix after it developed engine trouble. He and the press agent escaped injury. They jumped from the plane before it burst into flames. And allegedly, in 1989, he left the Commodores because he did not want to perform with them in South Africa. There was a lot of stuff going on down there, right? And that was the Nelson Mandela and all that stuff. And Williams sadly passed away from cancer at MD Anderson Hospital in Houston on July the 9th of 2006. At the young age of 58. And here it is. You can see my shadow covers it up a little bit, but it's a nice, see there. Oh, let me get out of the way. There. Bunny, I love you forever and ever, Mel. Right there. Two people going to, I guess that'd be like a log cabin in the mountains, So yeah, a little bit of a quicker video today. We got to visit the grave of Mr. Bunny Williams from the Commodores. That was cool. I'm glad we got to do that. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. It's because of you guys watching and the support and all the comments and all that stuff. That's the reason I do what I do. So thank you guys again. I really can't thank you enough. We would have stayed here longer, but I'm afraid, like, most of the cemetery's damaged from the storm, and then it's flooded. Like, I've been walking around that like constantly. So there really isn't a lot going on here, thanks to those storms that came through. I would imagine this would have been a beautiful cemetery before the storms blew it down, because those are some older trees. So it had to be some stiff wind to do that. So yeah, thanks again. I do appreciate it. I'm going to try to get out of here without getting too wet. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. And you know what? You never know what you're going to find on the back roads. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.